NIO stockholders need to understand this, because right now there's basically no reason to buy any other EVs other than a NIO. All right, and this, of course, I feel like needs to be elaborated more on, because I just made my video on NIO's Power Day, but the big announcement was near the end, and a lot of you guys probably didn't watch till the end. So we're going to talk about what that big thing is, and that is, of course, the ability to upgrade batteries. But they made it even more powerful, and I think with this, it's just no reason to buy a Tesla, no reason to buy any other EV other than a NIO. So NIOs, you can upgrade the battery, but what you can also do is do a short-term rental of the battery, right? It used to be you could rent a bigger capacity battery for a year, and that's the power of battery swap. And then you can also rent a big capacity battery for a month. And yesterday on NIO's Power Day, they announced that you could rent a bigger capacity battery for 1 day. So for that makes it super flexible. For example, you're going to be on a road trip for 3-4 days, you can rent it for 3-4 days. Increase your range by 40%, right? So right now I have a 70 kilowatt hour battery pack, and then I can rent the 100 for 1 or 3, 4, 5 days, or however long I want to. And the cost of this is super cheap, like 50 RMB, which is like $8, $8 US. I mean, imagine boosting your range by 40% for $8, $8 US. Can you do that on a Tesla? You drive your Tesla to the service center, you tell them, hey, I want to rent a bigger capacity battery for a day. They're gonna think you're crazy. They're gonna think you need to go get checked up, right? You tell one of the Tesla customer service, hey, I want to rent a bigger capacity battery for a month. They're gonna think you're crazy. You can't do that. You can't do that with any other EV. Only with NIOs. And the very awesome aspect of this is the fact that you don't have to return the battery where you got it from. So, for example, right now I'm in Beijing. I have the 70 kilowatt hour pack. I can rent the 100 and then go to somewhere else, Tianjin or Shanghai or anywhere. And then once I get there, I can swap back to the 70 kilowatt hour battery pack at any swap station. And yeah, that's just so amazing. I mean, for $8 US, NIO just ended Tesla with $8 US. That's crazy, man. And of course, I'm going to be trying this out when I do a road trip with my son and also with my wife. So stay tuned for that. Also subscribe, hit the bell. And I'm telling you guys, it's only NIO. Every other EV company, every other EV, you buy that EV, over time, the battery is going to get old, degrade, your range is going to decrease. Only with NIO, the range is actually going to increase over time. No other EV offers this. So, once again, I urge you guys gotta buy a NIO. And download the NIO EU app. Use my invite code LEGPC7. And then also, if you live in China, scan my QR code here to get a test drive. And I'm telling you, people don't know about this. You guys are the first ones to know about this. And once more and more people know about this, then, man, they're going to start catching on. And they're going to realize, oh my God, NIO was actually the best EV company out there. Not Tesla, not BYD, not these other companies. When you buy a car from those companies, they want your car to die down as fast as they can so you can buy a new one. With this car, it's upgradable. It's going to last you a very long time. You don't want a car that's going to break down very soon. All right? So once again, this is one of the best purchases that you can make, period. Buy a NIO. And this just, once more people realize this. Upgradability factor. Holy smokes. And can you imagine with the sub-brand, you have a very cheap NIO sub-brand EV, like single motor. You get the 70 kilowatt hour pack, and then at the swap station, you can upgrade to the 100 or the 150. And in the future, you can upgrade to the 200, right? Once battery tech progresses, you can upgrade to the 500 or the 1000 kilowatt hour pack in the future, 5 years from now. And you know, during battery day, NIO's power day, some of the other NIO YouTubers said it was very underwhelming, and people said that not as good as Tesla's battery day. I mean, come on. Do you guys get the full picture? When Tesla has their battery day, whatever they announce has nothing to do with you because you already own a Tesla. The new battery tech isn't going to be on your car. It's never going to be on your car unless you buy a new Tesla. With NIO's power day, if there's new battery tech announced, that is going to be upgradable for all NIO owners, which is just absolutely amazing. That's something that people just don't understand. Very soon, this month, 150 kilowatt hour pack is going to be released, and it's also going to be available for renting. And as battery tech progresses, 300, 400, 500, I mean, imagine my NIO. 3 years later, it's going to be 6 years old, and I can rent a 300 kilowatt hour battery pack. Holy smoke, can you imagine how insane that is? I mean, a 6-year-old NIO, and I can still increase my range. A Tesla that's 6 years old would have less range than my NIO for sure, 100% guaranteed. So this is pretty crazy to think about. The upgradability factor is just endless. The potential of this is endless, man. And also with the sub-brand, this is also going to be the secret sauce. That's the secret sauce, my friend. With the sub-brand, you buy a cheap old sub-brand car, 200k RMB, around that price range, and then you can rent a bigger capacity battery all the way up to 150 kilowatt hour battery pack. Can you imagine how revolutionary that will be? Being able to rent having a very cheap vehicle, but then being able to rent the best battery out there. Damn, that's just amazing. That's just amazing. That's something to ponder upon. And you guys gotta understand this whole upgradability with battery swap. Damn. Rent a bigger capacity battery for 1 day. Oh my God. Try doing that with a Tesla. If you can do that with a Tesla, I'll bow down to you guys. I'll bow down to you guys. There's actually a Tesla right behind us. A Tesla Model Y. Why don't we go ask him and see if he can rent a bigger capacity battery? No, you can't. There's no way you can do it. You gotta sell the car and buy a new car. If he wants to go somewhere that's further than what his battery range offers, he can't go there. He's got no other option than to buy a gasoline car or to buy a generator. With NIOs, if you want to go somewhere that's further than where your range is, just rent the bigger capacity battery for $8, $8. It's so cheap, guys. It's so cheap. Holy smokes, this is so revolutionary. But it's only when people understand this, man. You guys are very smart for knowing this. So as more people catch on, and especially with the sub-brand, and they, this with their secret sauce, upgradability for the battery, short-term rentals, you can double your range for a day for like a very cheap amount of money. Damn. Yeah, it's gonna be game over for the other guys. It's gonna be game over for the other guys. All right, as always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.